Riley do the podcast. I think we say different things.
Yeah, that time we did. I think usually we're on the same page.
What do you usually say?
Said, Noam and Riley. I did Noam and Riley do the podcast, but
You changed it up today?
I don't know what I usually do. Suddenly I can't remember.
Okay, no, because I said do, and you said are. Like, you're like, on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
But it's
It is
okay,
what it
because I
is.
kept the spirit, and I said
Well,
do.
do we usually do? I feel like we don't.
I don't know. It's,
Well.
Troy and Ovid in the pod, no.
Yeah, so it's Noam and
In the
Riley
podcast?
I think it's on the podcast.
I think that might be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We stole it from Communities,
Yes.
Troy and Ovid, because we want a friendship like theirs. That's
That's
where
the
the
goal.
real stuff
Yeah.
is at.
Mm-hmm. Which character in Community do you relate to the most?
That's a heavy question. Anything about it?
Okay, take your time.
You answer first.
I mean, all of them. You know, they all make up the human psyche.
You said the most. How you phrased your question was who do you relate to the most. That was your question.
It's true. The most. I'm trying to think. Like the most. In this moment, I think I would say Abed, but like a while ago, I would have said Annie. Also, I've said this to Mimi before, and she clowns on me. She's like, "You are nothing like Abed. You what is there to relate to? There is no connection." And I'm like, I think you're wrong.
Okay, wild, because I was also thinking Ovid. Because here's the thing. Okay, so
Yeah.
he's kind of like, hi. Okay, but
Hi, Nina. Welcome to the pod again.
woo.
Woo.
Okay, we're talking about which community character you relate to the most.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Okay, so there's Britta and
Annie.
Annie. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Annie, Jeff, the old guy,
Pierce. Shirley.
Ovid, Troy.
7.
Icons.
You could also throw
Okay,
in
but-
the Dean and Chang, but if you want.
Anyways, okay, so Shirley, very religious, very guilty. Well, not guilty, but she's just very judgmental. Yeah,
Yeah.
very passive aggressive.
Yeah.
And I feel like I choose this joke, but she does it because of her heavy religious upbringing and how she just so she's like
Yeah.
I guess like maybe, but I think I do it more for the jokes of it more than
Oh. Yeah.
yeah. But I am kind of passive aggressive now that I think about it. But okay, so here's the thing, Jeff. He was actually supposed to be the straight man of it all, but then they were like having one straight man in like a room full of like non-straight men is kind of like doesn't fit too well because then suddenly people don't like him as much. So then they started making him more wacky, goofy, and fun.
Yeah.
So, but I also don't like his character too much either. Because
Really?
I feel like, I don't know.
I like his character. He's got daddy issues.
Yeah, but he just gets annoyed over too easily, and it's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, go with the jokes sometimes. And get a little fun.
Yes, Bob Ross is back. Yeah, the other setup was like, the camera was directly perpendicular. We were sitting on my couch, my new couch. But yeah, Bob Ross is
like
back.
there.
I'm doing so good. I had a really fun day today. It's a busy day.
Oh, did they ask how you are?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can't see that too far. I have to go
I
and
can
explain.
also look at, I can see the chat.
That's so sexy.
in OBS.
Yeah, no, we went ice skating today, which is very fun. Yeah, I'm getting really, really better.
Yeah, you're getting really good.
I know.
It's good stuff.
And yeah, then afterwards we went to Kava, which turns out is actually a good restaurant. I haven't tried it before, and
It's
pretty good.
fire.
Their drinks aren't fire. Like I know, like our friend was like, their lemonade, there's torch. It was not torch. Let me tell you that.
It was really good though.
I
it was good. It was wonderful.
It
So
wasn't good. Okay, you tried like a blueberry lavender mixed with mint and cucumber.
Mhm.
How was that?
it was okay. The plain lemonade was still the best.
You know what? I agree with that. You thought it was torch though, and I was like, it's okay.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
See, you react to it, but you don't say what it was.
Okay. They said, sounds awesome. I'm so happy you had a good day.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just see you doing like this, and I'm like,
Yeah, but it is a lower key stream today because we don't have any big plans. We were gonna talk about Origins, and then neither of us had time to watch much of Origins to like really be fresh on it. So we lucked out, and there was a lot of big lore today. So there's plenty to talk about. Yeah, we came back after ice skating. We watched that.
Watched Techno's lore stream
with our friends who are not initiated.
Yeah, no, one fell asleep. The other one did watch it.
Okay, you fell asleep.
Okay. In my defense, it was like kind of like slowing down, and I'm very tired.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I know for a fact Matt was not interested. So.
No, Matt was politely interested. He was really interested in that Wilbur stream.
Just in his voice.
Yeah. And so yeah, we watched the new Techno stream. We can get into that in a little bit. And then we went back and watched. Neither of us had seen the new Wilbur lore, so he dropped like an alternate timeline of his character's lore, which was written before Rambo died. Which, by the way, proves my fucking point, because I knew the plan was not for him to die in the prison arc. I was like, that's what they changed last minute, and I was right. Yeah. So yeah, and so we can also talk about that new timeline and what we like, what the merits of the different timelines are.
Okay.
From a storytelling perspective.
What do you want to start with?
I think we should start with the new lore. Mr.
Okay, what were your
Big
thoughts
Blade.
on it? No.
Oh, okay. First, Nina says, I was watching Aerith's stream, but then you went live, and you guys are one of my favorite streamers. You had to leave Aerith's stream. You left Aerith's stream for us? For this? That's so kind. I didn't even know that Aerith went live again afterwards. I haven't checked my phone since. But that's so exciting.
It's very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, first of all. Also, yeah, love me some Aerith. They crushed it in the new stream. That was fun. Yeah.
I don't think I watched them, but to be honest. But yeah, no.
See, what are they up to? What's
the
biggie?
sitch?
Yeah.
Hey, what are your reviews on the Techno lore stream?
I'm gonna be real. A little bit underwhelmed.
Okay, I was gonna say the same thing because I wanted you to go first because I was like, I don't know what you mean, but also like I don't know, like I know that they freed Michael and then they like locked up Sam, but everything just felt it just went too well. Like nothing really happened.
And they commented on that a lot, so I was expecting a big twist at the end, and there wasn't one. So that was my only issue with it. But I love the Tubbo Techno Aerith gang.
I don't know. I feel like they're not really doing much together.
No, I know, but like conceptually, their characters and their histories, I like them as a little crew.
They're actually. I feel like they could do more with that. And that could have been more interesting. I don't know. I'd figure hopes. And then when like Sam was like, "Did you what time is it? What time is it?" And like it all just led up to them having the time card, and then you see to load up.
Yeah.
That was like, I guess like you made like a problem that you solved in like under a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could read the poem.
Okay. Yes, Philosopher of the Moon is back. I'm gonna look at it on my laptop so I'm not like this the whole time. But thank you, welcome back. We have a young monk once came to a philosopher in seek of advice about meditation. My meditation is horrible, said the young monk. My legs ache and I keep falling asleep. It's horrible. The philosopher said, it'll pass. A week later, the monk came to the philosopher joyfully saying, oh, philosopher, my meditation is wonderful. I can feel my heart truly filled with peace. It is wonderful. The philosopher said, it will pass.
Oh.
So curious in this world. It is truly so curious in this world. I kind of liked that. I was not expecting this twist at the end. I thought it was going to be like just stick it out.
Yeah,
but it's like, all the highs and lows come and go. You know, the thing about, like, the ring, like, oh, make me, or, like, what's one sentence, or write one sentence on a ring that will always make me happy when I'm sad and will always make me sad when I'm happy. It'll always make me feel the opposite of what I'm feeling. And on the ring was inscribed, this too shall pass. And it's like,
huh.
Yeah.
I never heard that one.
You never? Yeah. No. It's good stuff. Yeah. It's deep stuff. Yeah, thank you for your thoughts. I love to hear it every time.
Bars. I would say.
Truly bars. Yeah. So,
yeah, did you have any specific problems with it?
No specific problems with it. It was so good to see Michael.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Me and Michael, we go way back.
Were you there when they found him?
What?
Were you there, like, in the beginning?
No. Also, Nina says, I will be right back. Also, just to say it again, to make sure you guys don't forget you're awesome and your voices are so cool and your vibes you guys give are great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It means
Thank you.
so much.
It means so much. And yeah, enjoy your day. Do whatever it calls to you. No pressure.
Yeah.
Come and go,
It doesn't-
you know?
Whatever feels right to you.
Yeah, have a good night. Do whatever's gonna make your night best. Like,
I
so
hate
true.
your tone right now.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being like that outside. I just like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm genuine though, so.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You're so weird.
Sorry.
But, yeah, no, I can't believe that you didn't know that George tried to kill Michael.
Yeah. No.
There was like a whole stream of like, it was like Sadnap, George, I think there's some other people, and they were kind of like throwing eggs at him to try and like see like, oh, will you fight him, and
Was
then
that
try to like
recent?
anger him. It was like a month ago, maybe.
Okay,
Maybe
wow.
2. It's been like a little bit, I
Like,
think.
so like after the prison break?
Yeah.
Wow. Wild.
Yeah. And then Eric tweeted after that, don't worry, he's safe. Because they like left to do something and they were like betting like, oh, who's gonna kill him? And then George was like, yeah, I will, something like that. I think they lost a bet or something like that. I think he was like, okay. Then they went back and he wasn't there. We were like, oh. And then turned out Eric had him safe. But he even ordered fucking Awesome Sam. Which is like, okay, well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess like, I don't know his lore too much. I know he kind of like had like a dip where he just like didn't exist in the lore. And
Sam?
no, Eric.
Oh, no, Aaron's like big in the lore. They've just been like in the background.
What have they done?
I mean, they were the king of the Dream SMP.
Yeah, no, that was like almost a year ago.
Yeah.
I'm saying I thought you said there's just a dip.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything in the lore since
I didn't
then,
mean like a mean, but like I'm just saying like.
No, I
you
know. Yeah,
yeah.
no, he hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't been big in the lore recently. He was in the Egarchy.
He was in the Red Banquet.
Yeah, he was at the Red Banquet. That was cool.
Yeah.
That's been pretty much it. So, you know.
I was gonna say I'm like blanking right now. I was like, oh, words, and then I'm like right now I'm just like blank.
Yeah, it's our first stream in a while. We haven't had like a topic. We haven't been like, this is the topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, the stream it was good. It was good. I feel like I think different people were like taking different angles. Like I feel like Sam was taking it super seriously. Like, okay, it's gonna be this big heist. I'm gonna give them like a big challenge, and they're gonna take it seriously, and it's gonna be hard to solve. And then Techno was like, all right, let's get out of the prison. Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah, I had higher hopes for it, but it was still like what happened in it was still like, oh, pretty like okay.
yeah.
And I looked up, they got Michael back. That's pretty cool.
No, it's definitely they did the baseline things of like, okay, we need to move to the next step in the plot. So we need to find Michael.
Yeah.
We need to get Sam locked up.
This is like a filler episode to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not filler. It's just like getting from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta get to the next point.
Yeah.
Which makes it interesting in comparison to Wilbur's alternate timeline. Because this whole prison arc, Wilbur's been kind of out of.
Yeah.
Versus, like, when you see in Wilbur's timeline of what he's written for his character, like, Dream in Prison is not a big part of that. So they're kind of just two different focuses, and we finally hit a point where, like, to have the same character in these two different focuses, different things would happen. Like, a while ago, it was the whole big thing of, like, Wilbur's
like,
back.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. Wilbur's back, and he's doing things again.
Woo!
And so I think these kind of felt like they were set a while ago when we were really in that, like, Bench Trio was, like, working for Wilbur again, and it was this, like, kind of moral quandary. But since then, the big lore has kind of moved into, like, a more plot-oriented thing, so it's like, boom, Dream's in prison, Techno's in prison, Dream's out of prison, which has been so much fun.
Yeah.
It's just a very different story. So, like, you know, this timeline we see Rambo's main thing going on right now is the Syndicate and Michael and stuff. versus like in Wilbur's timeline, Rambu's like main thing is he's working under Wilbur, and Wilbur's this like mentor to him kind of, and he's got all these conflicting views about it. So Wilbur's thing is definitely much more character oriented, where it's like, what are these characters thinking about, you know?
Mhm.
But yeah.
Okay, let me say this. Which one do you wish happened? The one that did happen, or the one that Wilbur planned?
That's what I've been thinking about, because I don't know. I think they're both really good for different reasons. Like I
feel like the plot could have moved on without Ranbu dying with the techno one.
Yeah.
So I feel like but with like the Wilbur one, I feel like Ranbu's death had so much more meaning.
Oh yeah, but it also had so much more meaning, but it mostly just furthered Wilbur's plot. Like it had a big impact on other characters.
Yeah, not like Ranbu. But he did want to do the death thing either way. So technically he's gonna move on with that a lot, because like he did. Well, I've already told you this, but like he said that he kind of felt like he was kind of like out of place with his character, where he kind of was just like too much and like too much like left unsaid, too much like And so then now that he's a ghost, he kind of gets to like clear his like story again, and like not to like start anew, but like get like a
refocus.
Better,
and this was probably part of that. Like Rambu was like a really big role in these two completely separate plots that kind of couldn't quite mesh together. Like he couldn't be so involved in both of these situations.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I wish Wilbur's on this level, like on like the way that things have been playing out on this level from a story point of view, I prefer Wilbur's, but I also, on a broader scale, I prefer the focus shifted back onto where it is now, with Technoblade and the Syndicate and Las Nevadas and the prison being kind of the big main points, and Wilbur falling a little bit to the background. I like his storylines. It's been fun to see it take a new pivot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my take. Also, Nina's back. Nina says, "Okay, back. Sorry, I had to check how many school projects I was behind, and they are 17. I'll have to be done by Wednesday, so I'm gonna have stream in the background." Totally fine.
That's
Good
very
luck.
fine. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What day is it today?
Saturday.
Saturday. So. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sunday,
You gotta have 17 by Wednesday. That means
3 to 4, depending on what the deadline is for some of them.
Yeah.
So good luck.
07.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn. I really don't miss school. Because I didn't do work for shit, and like the anxiousness of like having the work.
It's just feeling guilty all the time, all day, every day.
Yeah.
Like, I should be doing homework right now.
Oh wow. Instead, I was just like, you know what? I just put on focus instead. Minecraft.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
We're here. We are.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny how life works like that.
Funny how life works like that. You know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I kind of just miss Wilbur, and it's kind of like plot. Like, I feel like not a lot has happened with him. Well, like, I know he did start that burger joint that Rambu ended up being in. That's all I kind of know of right now.
Yeah, but his stuff has been much more character oriented again. So like he hasn't been involved in any big plot points, but like his character is this dude who came back from the dead, and we see in his scripts how he views his character is this just like consumed by pride, just like really desperate to feel anything, to achieve anything, and this refusal to like budge or compromise at all.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things. I didn't want them to bring Wilbur back. I was kind of annoyed when the whole Tommy in prison like was all about bringing Wilbur back. I was like, I feel like we've kind of moved on. This marks like we're in a new era that focuses on different characters. Wilbur was like very much the main character. I guess Tommy, but Wilbur was driving the plot of all of the early stuff. So it's been fun to see other characters do other things, and I didn't want it to completely focus back on him, but I have really liked the character the character development and reveal that's come out of him coming back to life. One of my favorite moments in lore, maybe overall, is when Wilbur, fresh back from the dead, meets Rambo, who's like kind of become this big major player since he left. And they're like completely different worldviews and like statuses, as like even on a meta level, like Rambo is kind of the new main character. That was like the big bit then. And Wilbur is the original plot driver, and just having totally different views on everything. And Tommy, like, having these people that he both, like, his character both really, really loves.
Yeah.
And seeing Wilbur just hate Rambo and everything he stands for, and be like, this limp, weak, compromising, you know. Yeah. So, that was really cool. And I like how Wilbur's written it, to see how that evolves, of, like, Rambo is kind of like, I could fix him at Wilbur. Like, very much. Rambo's like, oh, I know what he's going through, so I'll just make it better. And Wilbur's, like, in his head, like, I want power, I'm so sad, I'm gonna, like, I need a rush, you know?
Ooh, yeah.
And yeah, so, and I really liked Tubbo's observation of, like, oh, you think you're like him, but you're nothing like him. Like, that's very accurate to, it was very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff.
Yeah, it was. I still just want to see more.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I'm okay with him being, like, more moved to the back.
Uh-huh.
And, like, you know, that's chill. But also, I feel like there's just, like, things with him. Like, he was, like, talking about how, like, he wants to run to prison. Now he's out and there's nothing that he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's, like, I wish something will happen soon.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it will, because I know he had that main thing for his plot, and it's kind of, like,
right.
because Rambo already died.
Yeah.
So, he's kind of, like, working on that one, right?
Yeah. I mean, now we've gotten to the point where Rambo's dead, so we can a little bit move forward with how things would have progressed after that anyways. But, yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of sad that Laura's not going to be there anymore. Because, like, Wilbur and Quackity fighting when Tubbo, oh my god, that did it for me. I was like, guys, work together, please. Yeah. And they were like, wonder what this is to save him.
Yeah. And you know what? That works really well with Quackity's lore too. So it's interesting that way. But I liked it as a short story. I'm gonna be honest. I would have been annoyed with it if it was at the stream. Like,
I would have been obsessed. I would have been like,
okay. Yeah. Some parts would have been really cool. Like the final showdown would have been really cool. But Wilbur in lore streams gets on my nerves. So, you know. Yeah. Like, I think the prose and the character insight is better communicated through the short story than, yeah, it would have been, like, not totally different if it was, lore the thing. Yeah. Especially how, like, Wilbur and them shoot it and, like, Quackity. So, because, you know, and, like, I feel like with the story you can just kind of, like, can express so many more things than, you know? Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of, when Wilbur writes, it's kind of like, oh, wow. You know? Yeah. Like, if he wrote the lore, I would read it. If he was like, you know what, I want to write I would be like, yeah. Please.
I think, I mean, part of what made the short story so fun, not for everybody, some people didn't like it. We were watching it with someone else who was like, I literally can't listen to this. This is so annoying. I need to be somewhere else. But I enjoyed it. So, equally valid opinions. Yeah. What was really obvious through this, which kind of makes it click why I don't love Wilbur in lore streams, is that he's very clearly writing this as if he's a character in the real world. Like, this is a real fictional... this is a more traditional fictional narrative set in, like, a real desert. You see the scorpions and the stuff. Yeah. It doesn't actually translate
some things
Minecraft.
I was like, you can't do that in Minecraft.
Yeah, and so I think that comes through in the lore streams where, like, when he's playing Minecraft is just the visual media to tell a story that he's imagining happening in real life. Mm-hmm. And with the streams, I really prefer when they work within the universe of Minecraft. Yeah. So Technoblade does that, Quackity does that, Tommy does that really well. And like, your values are based on your living as a player in Minecraft, in the Minecraft world. Yeah. So just different storytelling methods.
Yeah. But, like, whenever Wilbur writes his things, like, what he did with the Rambo, not Rambo, Ghost Spur. The Ghost Spur, dead. Limbo.
Oh,
limbo thing,
yeah, when he had
like,
his little monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever he like writes the little things, I eat that shit up.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
He's such a good writer.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
would disagree.
Yeah.
But I agree with you.
Yeah. Like we both.
I agree. Yeah, I thought it was solid.
Other friend.
Yeah.
No. Other friend loved his voice.
Loved his
so
voice.
we're still
Yeah.
winning. We're still.
We are still winning. We do have a majority.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also, I did not notice. Nina said, "Thanks. Yeah, school is going pretty insane on homework and projects." I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Glad you have some stuff you can enjoy.
Yeah. No.
While you're going through that.
Yeah. No. Good for you for like actually like starting your shit though. Like.
Yeah. That's props.
Yeah. No. It's hard to like actually sit down and start your work.
Yeah.
That's like the worst part of doing work.
And you know what? Someday school will be over, and life will be very different and good. And it's a bright world ahead. So, you know.
So true.
Mhm. But yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. So we've touched on those things. Another thing you wanted to talk about, but not immediately, but I do want to touch on it immediately, is you want to talk about the character limbos.
Yes.
And it is an interesting concept.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. Why'd you bring it up now?
I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. Oh, well, because it's kind of relevant to the, like, in Minecraft universe storytelling versus using Minecraft as a vehicle for traditional storytelling.
Yeah.
Because that's a very, like, that has nothing to do with Minecraft.
Yeah.
The limbos. Yeah. So that reminded me of that. But that is still cool. I always like that kind of personalized stuff. I also thought it was interesting that we, when I was thinking back on Wilbur's limbo, it, like, separately from other, like, limbo theories we've talked about, like, Wilbur's limbo of the train station doesn't have anything directly to do with his lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I understand why you were like, no, we need to, like, really watch it to talk about their limbos, not just, like, so, like, when my thing about, like, oh, what if Sam's limbo is the prison, like, that would be cool, but that's a totally different track, like, that's literally what he does with his life. It's not this more symbolic thing of his mindset.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. We will get to that one day. I can't wait for that. Oh my god, because there's just so many characters, and I'm like, they're just so, like, they're so traumatized, all of them. And I'm like, all their limbos are just, like, they'd hurt me. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm honestly retconning in my head. I just don't like the corner we've written ourselves into where just, like, when you die, everything sucks forever. Like, I feel like the limbos should be potentially neutral. Like, depending on how you feel about being dead and etc. Like, your limbo doesn't have to be a bad thing. Now, if you're, like, desperate to be, like, you're really don't want to be dead, you're, like, still adjusting, you're, like, trying to get out, and there's obviously no way out, like, then your limbo is terrible, but it's neutral enough that if you, like, with a change in mindset, it could be just a peaceful place to rest. So, like, the train station, I feel like, is one of those where, like, ooh, that sucks with the all things considered, but that's not an inherently bad thing. It's not torture on its own. So.
I mean, I feel like any isolation within itself is...
But that's what gets me, because they weren't necessarily isolated, because when Tommy was dead, he was chatting with everybody else.
He did, but Ghostbro can't chat. That's, like, what changes.
What do you mean?
Like, Ghostbro can't talk to anybody. He's just alone. That's what Wilbur was saying.
Okay.
But Tommy, he was kind of like...
But, like, did Tommy go into other people's limbos, or... How did he talk to Wilbur?
Here's the thing. Are the limbos connected? That's the real fucking question.
Yeah. Or it's possible, I guess the impression I initially got that I'm like, was that what they were going for, is they all...
experience their own limbos.
Yeah, like, they can talk, they can interact with each other, just the setting is different.
For each person,
so they're seeing very different things, but they can still connect with each other. And maybe you could argue Ghost because he's on like a different level of reality, wouldn't be able to connect with other dead people. But Ghost will be fine because as soon as Wilbur dies, Ghost will be back and be able.
Yeah,
to
that's my thing. Whenever like Wilbur ages and dies, because it turns out they do age in that fucking world somehow. Like they don't like keep up with it, but I know in my heart one day he'll age and die, and then Ghost Bear.
Right. Speaking
Damn,
of which,
will my man come back?
Yeah.
I think it's different limbo if you're killed or if you die naturally.
Maybe.
Yeah. What were you saying?
So, speaking of Ghost Bear, Nina put it in the chat, well, I gotta try to stay on this school since I have been suspended from most schools, and otherwise first of all, baller. Not good, you know. On the
Don't encourage that, first of all.
It was kind of cool. Given, like, I'm not encouraging it as behavior, but, like, given that it's happened, you could take some pride in that. That's big. And otherwise I have to go to Christian school, so not really a choice. Also, it's 5 art projects, so I can just draw Ghost Bear. Slay. Art projects are great. My favorite part of school.
Yeah. I hated them because I would tried so hard. Like, I was the kind of like, I don't care about this, but also I need to make this perfect. And if I don't, I'm going to go crazy. Mm-hmm. And that's what was my downfall.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, but, yeah, no. And then, okay, didn't Tommy say something of him, like, being, like, a ring or something? I forgot what his was. It was, like...
Yeah, my initial impression was it was just emptiness, but I guess it's probably... I can look this up. We can be factual.
But I hope they never do... Sorry, that was our Christmas lights. I hope they never do show the limbos in Minecraft, because that would just ruin it for me. I like them just in writing, just like... Because you can imagine so much more in everything like that. It's just so much like more of like a concept of it than just being confined by the reality of Minecraft.
Yeah. Although I do like the idea that they are like...
Keep searching.
Okay, sorry.
No, keep talking.
That they are in... They're kind of in the end. Like, they're obviously different, but like... No, like, they're not, like, obviously not literally, but first of all, the end in the Dream SMP is very different because nobody can go there.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of Dream having the revival book because, like, when you die, you just end up in the end, basically, and everybody is in their limbo, blah, 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 but, like, because he's the owner of the server, he's the only one who can access the end. And so, that's what...
So are they all, like, their own little, like, teleportation thing? You know when you kill the dragon, you get, like, your own little...
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
Not veal, what is it? Portal to, like, the end cities, and then does a different, like, portal for each person?
No, I think just, like, this would be a reimagining of the end as just, like, this empty space, and, like, as when you're playing, it's kind of empty, and there's just the Enderman, but that's, like, the objective reality, and the subjective reality is when you die, you end up there, and all that space looks like whatever it looks like based off of what. Yeah, okay. So that means Rambo's connection to Limbo in the end would be very interesting to see, because he is half Enderman. He is on that end grind.
He is.
Tommy in it. Limbo Dream SMP. I cannot multitask at all.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. That's okay.
Oh, Nina has elaborated on their suspension. They got suspended. Oh, you got suspended for being bi?
Oh,
damn!
What the fuck?
That sucks. That's even more baller.
Yeah.
Good
you know
for
what?
you.
I encourage it now.
I'm so sorry that happened. That sucks.
Don't get suspended.
Oh, damn, that sucks. And now you're in Christian school. That's not that conversion therapy grind. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Good luck. It's gonna get better.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. And being bi is cool. Yeah, it's a good time. You know?
I know.
Me too. I'm aware.
Okay.
Anyways,
Tommy Limbo.
Tommy Limbo.
I've never watched Jeopardy. But I think I know the theme song. I don't know. Thank you.
Tommy's afterlife. It is dark, colorless void tunnel. Describing it as a deeper black than obsidian. So it is just a void. Tommy's.
Okay.
Yeah. So this on here is listed the canon afterlives. Tommy's is the void.
Wasn't he like quoted like saying he like played cards and it was like in like a whole other thing?
He did say he played cards with Wilbur, but I don't. But maybe that was in the void, you know.
In the pitch dark black.
Yeah, I think it's not like it's pitch dark. Like if something was there, you couldn't see it. It's just like the space is empty. Like so, Wilbur can pull up and he can see Wilbur and the cards, but like they're just sitting.
The background
in
black.
empty. Yeah.
Okay.
So Jack's afterlife is just pain. The sky was dark gray and the floor was dark black, which looked like the void. Okay. Wilbur's afterlife was a long, never-ending train platform. He was surrounded by concrete walls and could not leave. Newcomers to the afterlife would arrive on a train. Okay, so that means that the limbo, they are in the same place. They're just seeing it differently. Ghostware's afterlife is the same train station Wilbur was in. But I think that's not necessarily canon, because Wilbur saw everyone coming into the train station. That doesn't mean that the train station was what everyone else saw. So Ghostware could be seeing something totally different.
Didn't he describe this train station in his Reddit post?
What?
In the Reddit post, wasn't he describing the train station?
I didn't know there was a Reddit post.
What post are you talking about? The Ghostware.
On stream, he monologued to Tommy about I saw Ghostware coming in on the train.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how he's it's like, oh yeah, it's like Ghostware update, and it's like he's been there for years, and he had a cut the other day and it's still as raw as it was. This is the day he got it.
Damn.
You haven't read that?
I didn't read
Okay,
that.
so we're not on the same page.
We're not on the same page. Okay.
Also, I think there's another message.
That's true. Let's pull it up. Most people are homophobic here. You get used to it eventually. I just laugh at them. Good. Keep laughing.
Yeah. Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, and love.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
We have a coping mechanism.
Yeah. We live in a pretty good area, so there's
Thankfully.
Yeah, so there's better places out there. If you make it to adulthood, you can get there. You got this, homie. My homie Nina 6662X. Bright days in the future.
Why did you do the fist symbol?
I don't know why I did that.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Are all of them canon? The ones written there?
Yeah.
How many are written there?
5. It doesn't include Schlats. But there's also Mexican Dreams, which is an OXXO location. And Jay Schlatt was his only customer. Yeah, so we don't know anything about Schlats, except that there are drugs.
Yeah. Was he asleep?
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah.
I think he was asleep.
But damn, when he wakes up, he gets drunk at Mexican Dreams place, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
True.
But yeah, no. See, okay, so I remember The Little Wrong, I guess. I have to rewatch that.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to do anyways, but I will. Because I really was thinking of it, and I was like, oh my god, it'd be so cool if he was in a coliseum. I don't know, just the idea of him being forced to be the hero again and again, and if he just fails, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then it's yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that is a good metaphor for his role in the story. My take on the afterlives is that they can they're not forced to do anything. It's not they're in a place, but
it's a scenery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're right. That's very the dude.
Mine would be a Greek mythology story.
Yeah. In the place.
What are you
called?
talking about?
in Greek mythology, what's the name of the place where they're...
Olympus?
No, in the afterlife. I know the good one is Elysium. What's the bad one? I don't remember.
Does it matter?
I don't know, because there's the one dude whose afterlife punishment is, like, because they're all like that. Like, he has to push the boulder up, but he can never get to the top, and the dude who's, like, starving, but he's surrounded by food, but he can never take it.
Yeah. The dude who, like, has to leave, but he can't, because his whole thing, he can't look back.
Yeah.
Like, he's looking back, he's, like, in love with the woman, and it's, like...
Orpheus and Eurydice.
That's a beautiful story. Oh my god.
That's sad. I don't like it.
All of them are sad.
Yeah, they're really sad.
Yeah, but like, just the fact that he loved her that much that he could always look back for her. And even though, like, in the end that does, you know, not help them, but still, like,
yeah,
he loves her so much.
I know, but he can't help but look back at her. Yeah.
Because when he actually did make it through, but then he, like, looked back and he was, like, so happy and wanted to see her. And then, oh my god, it just...
Yeah. Also, Nina says, you guys are awesome. I know I say it a lot, but I really mean it. You guys make my days so much better. So glad to hear that.
You're so
Nina.
nice. Thank you so much.
So kind.
Very
Your
kind.
presence in our streams is a blessing.
Yeah.
I'm using my serious voice. This is how I talk, like, at work and stuff. So that's why. I'm not
to the kids.
I'm not just being, like,
okay,
sarcastic at all.
Yeah.
Just...
Okay. So I'd be like, yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
But yeah, that's also what I mean by, like, the afterlife. I like the idea of the afterlife being potentially neutral, so it's not just infinite torture.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a space that they can interact with in different ways. But yeah.
Okay, it is interesting for it to only be a scenery. That kind of, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll think about it when we watch
but it's not just
Disney
visual, it's also sensory.
I mean, that's the whole thing with scenery. It's not you just look at it,
Yeah.
you're in it.
Yeah. You said you were like, oh, it's like just scenery. But it's like...
Yeah, okay, but they're in this... Okay, cause that's just cause, like, I was, like, so, like, happy for mine. I was like, oh, yeah, no, he did do it. But then, yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that is a good one, though.
Yeah.
And that is a good... Like... If, like, Wilbur's thing is limbo, but there's, like, a hell, that would be, you know.
How he messes up one too many times.
Yeah. It could be potentially something like it's a coliseum and he's not, like, forced to fight every time, but there are enemies coming at him all the time. That would be intense. Yeah.
But is the scenery allowed to interact with him like that?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
That's why it's just the setting, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that, like, isn't a bad thing, because, like, if it wasn't just a setting, and it was, like, a Greek, like, mythology thing, I'd be very sad. Like,
Yeah.
it's so much sadder
So
than what
messed
it already
up.
is.
So
like,
deeply messed up, yeah.
Like, damn. Like, I know sometimes it's like, I want to be sad, but not
Oh.
like that.
Also, potentially, because Tommy was killed, maybe his was the void because it wasn't ready yet. So if you die before your time, your limbo is a void. But otherwise, it's like a fully formed.
More people need to die. More people. Okay. Like, I know, whatever, but, like, we need more limbos. We need more canon limbos because, like...
But, like, we get to make the lore right now, you know? We get to decide what's interesting.
You're so right.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is still fun, but I don't know. I want to know the rules.
Yeah.
I want to...
Yeah. You want
Like a
you
nerdy
want
thing,
a
like,
sandbox to play in. Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where's your LaCroix? Don't you, like, have, like, something?
We're out right now. I wish I had a LaCroix. That would be wonderful.
Damn, that was the heart of the podcast.
Yeah. Oh shit. It's okay. So when I'm looking at the Dream Team Fandom Wiki Afterlife page, and apparently, Foolish is implied to be in the afterlife. Did he die?
Did he?
I know he lost a canon life at the banquet, but
There's only one. That was his first one too.
yeah.
I don't.
Let's look at Foolish Gamer's page.
Wait.
Hold on.
That's not. Wait, no.
Yeah, and he like built.
He's doing so many things with Dream XT. He's still like. I feel like his death was so much more like.
Oh, you know, I think it's not that he's dead. It's because he's the totem god. He can just like.
Okay.
chill in the
Okay.
afterlife.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So he's
Okay.
he's still at 2 canon lives.
Okay.
My bad.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's good. You don't put in the limbo. I think if you're gonna.
Yeah.
Like,
it said it. So.
no, I'm seeing the website.
Oh,
I'm just. I'm
yeah.
not gonna sing you. Like
Okay.
you can spread it. I'm just seeing the website. I'm just like, let's give it a trip.
True.
Yeah.
True.
The same feelings. We were when watching the Wilbur video. In the beginning, he said, "This is not like canon. This might happen, but it hasn't happened yet.
Or
Like, this doesn't, you know." Yeah.
well, what he said was. He didn't say it's not canon. He said.
Wasn't it like it's like this hasn't happened, but it can, like maybe, but like it's like.
In the Wilbur thing we just watched? No, that was like based on Wilbur's lore, this has already happened. So this is the timeline that Wilbur's lore was written in. It's just diverging. So they're both equally canon. So when we see content from Wilbur, it's with the knowledge like that this has already happened.
So is it two separate stories now?
Kind of. But now that Rambo's dead in both of them, they can kind of converge again.
No, because he died different ways, so that doesn't make sense.
He died in different ways, but like unless they're talking about it, they can like a lot of the lore can interact as normal.
I mean, yeah, they both interact, but that's still separating them
Yes.
two stories.
Yes. So that's what he meant by consider it a different timeline.
So we're no longer in that timeline?
No, I think he is. It's very loose. It's very.
I don't like that.
You
I
like
don't.
rules. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot actually.
No, that makes me so uncomfortable because
Yeah.
now there are two. Okay, that just there's too many ifs and buts. Because I was like, oh, I'm actually having Wilbur's, and it's like,
Mhm.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That knowing that just makes it so much worse. I hate it now.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
The gift of knowledge is terrible.
Yeah. Right.
We should have never learned.
So according to Wilbur's lore going forward, canonically, Rambo died
That's
saving
Rambo
Tubbo
died, yeah.
to teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
That he didn't internalize.
Yeah, no, he was just like, I put a rush. He was like...
No, I interpreted that a little bit differently. It wasn't like, wow, this is fun. It's like he feels alive, in the sense that like
mortality.
mortality, but also like emotions at all. Like after coming back to life, I think it's hard for him to like plug into like this matters because it's like, well, I died, so what? Everything dies, whatever.
Mm.
But in moments when like he's close to death again or someone he cares about who trusted him dies, he feels alive in the sense that things matter. Things have
I
stakes.
loved that. No, I was just like, did this bitch not learn? I was just
No, I still think he did
I
learn,
did it.
but not in the sense that it was fun. But
Yeah,
I
no.
think he's gonna continue chasing horrible experiences because it makes it feel like things matter. But it's not in a positive way. Like yeah.
No, mine was just like,
someone
he's just fucking evil now, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, bro, how do you feel like that kind of rush
Right.
when Rambo died? Okay, yeah, two different lives. Two
Yeah.
different lives.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was recontextualizing the
Yeah.
Wilbur felt alive.
Are you in the middle of your podcast?
That's so good. Very like. Yeah.
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 Mm. I don't know. I hate Wilbur. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like his whole thing about like, yeah, he won't care about the horse, and it's like, yeah, he will. Like,
Yeah.
like he doesn't understand like the
Yeah.
importance of something, you know, like that.
Yeah.
And it just
Yeah.
makes you realize how much of an asshole he is, and it's just so sad.
Yeah. And also that was interesting, the reveal that Rambo probably knew what the plan was when they got the horse. I guess maybe they specified that. Maybe he didn't. But he learned it and he didn't like
Tell
immediately
Tubbo.
go like, oh fuck,
Or,
Tubbo was
yeah.
right, he's gonna kill the horse.
Just kept going along
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah. he was kind of very much like Halsey said. He would have followed him all the way to the graveyard. It's like, and he did. But, you know. But, yeah. He just had decided that he chose Wilbur. You know? He was like, I'm gonna help this man.
Yeah.
And it led to his downfall. Yeah.
So true. I keep thinking about the Tubbo thing. Of him being right about the table. I'm just like, what does that mean?
Oh, it's a parallel to Tubbo being right in general, I think.
Oh, about Wilbur.
Yeah, being right about Wilbur. And which one falls, which one
So he was
go-
wrong.
What?
He was wrong.
Tubbo was right about Wilbur.
Not about the tables.
Oh, Tubbo was wrong about the tables.
Yeah. The table didn't...
Yeah.
It was like the table's gonna flip.
The table's gonna flip. Interesting.
Maybe he
Interesting
thought
stuff.
Rambo was gonna change middle and not go through with it?
Yeah, he thought the chair would go farther, but the table went farther.
I'm thinking table, Rambo, chair, Wilbur.
Yeah,
Oh, who knows?
Could
Who
be.
knows?
It could no. It
Yeah.
could be. It could be. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there was a specific designation of like a direct symbolism, but I definitely I loved the vibe of like that coming back to it, like
Yeah.
people are wrong,
Yeah.
you know. But it was really sweet because it meant they still did the tables and
thing,
chairs thing,
yeah.
even though they were kind of beefing. Like that's
Yeah.
so.
They did, like the stupid little thing on their
Ooh,
little.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rough stuff. Damn.
Yeah. It's emotionally damaging.
Emotionally?
When I think about it, yeah.
Damaged.
I don't know how to come back from this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Just Tubbo wanting to save the horse, and he was like,
I know. Tubbo being like, I've been feeding that horse. Like, ugh.
God. He was like, Wilbur's gonna hurt it. He might not mean to, but he will hurt it.
Yeah.
And then the horse is like dehydrated and hungry.
I
and
know.
I'm
Like literally, you see Tubbo specifically saying, "I've been feeding that horse," and then the first thing Wilbur does is like leave it to be hungry.
Neglect it, yeah. Neglected.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, I take care of Boner. Just.
Yeah. I forgot the horse's name was Boner. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
hiding from Wilbur. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you like, what does Wilbur care about? Because like he just didn't understand. Because he just like,
Yeah.
He was like Quackity won't care about this thing from his past. Like
Yeah.
he'll just like laugh on and
Yeah.
keep it going.
Yeah, what Wilbur really cares about is power. We see the only thing that like really genuinely affects him is when he thinks Quackity is offering him the chance to rule, and he's gonna decline it. He doesn't even want that, but he wants respect. I think he wants to be genuinely respected, and right now he has a bunch of people who are like afraid of him or like pity him or like all kinds of things, but he just he wants that, you know. But other than that, I think generally. Nothing. I think he's been dead. He's a nihilist, except for when things are really, really serious, and then all of a sudden he cares about these people. Like you see, like when he realizes Tubbo's gonna die, it's like oh no, this is not what I wanted to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So he obviously does care about that to some extent. Although I guess you could argue that that's like he doesn't want to be a murderer. Like he doesn't want that status, but I think he definitely cared, at least about Rambo. I think that was
yeah. I wanted to care about Tommy more. Just how he's treated and the whole vice president thing. It just hurts me because I'm just like
I feel like that that's always been a big part of the lore and a part that I really appreciated is you know, Tommy's like really naive that first arc. Like he's Wilbur's right-hand man, and he ends up becoming the person who's like leading. He becomes like this leader type dude, but but even from the beginning, he was just kind of like Wilbur, kind of just even when he was alive the first time. My take was that he was kind of just a pawn for Wilbur. He was the dude to keep him company and to follow him and to talk with and to like angst to, but he wasn't really taken seriously, and there wasn't a lot of care there for Tommy as an individual as opposed to someone who was working under Wilbur.
You know, if the lore wasn't that long, God, I'd watch it so much.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to. I know not everyone loves the writing style, but I would love to see Wilbur's take on like the whole history of the lore and his character, and like write out all the events. I think that would be
If that didn't take him like forever, God, I'd be like,
it would be a large project.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll do it.
You know what?
You know,
Go straight for him.
I've been told I have like a pretentious purple prose writing style too. I can do it. So yeah, I'll just write out the lore. I haven't seen all of it, so it'll be hard. But,
if you do, I'll read it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't think like this was just Wilbur's, but
you know what would be interesting is if we picked like one arc or like one scene and we both wrote it out, just kind of like in like more realistic detail to see how we interpreted it. Like, yeah, that would be fun. We should do that. Okay, cool.
Write it in the Discord so don't forget.
Okay. I'll put it in the Discord.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
We still have like so many things we want to talk about, but never will. Or will we? I don't know. I hate how we keep the Discord, because we have like a Discord just like topics of what we want to talk about, but we don't really do like that for like everything. So it's just kind of like, oh, we tried this, and like sometimes we'll do it. And
Yeah.
just, like,
There's a bunch of stuff like from the
day one.
Yeah, we
started the Discord.
Yeah, that we haven't gotten into. We got into some of them.
Yeah, all of them. I think. Yeah. Well, I think we'll talk probably off spot about how we want to do Discord work. So
okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Because I feel like just having like 20 minutes of us talking about
that's fair.
how we want to do our Discord.
That's fair. That's valid. Maybe a little.
Maybe a little Minecraft podcast.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I know we're a Minecraft podcast, but lately I watched Euphoria. I'm on season 1, episode 8.
Oh wow.
I know.
You like it?
Yes.
Good.
Love
Good
it so
stuff.
much. Oh my God, they're all like Nolan's a good person in that show.
Yeah.
And you don't watch it, right?
No.
Why?
I think I've heard people criticize it for being like, and I have mixed feelings about that because this isn't like every TV show about high schoolers, but just like really like over sexualized and like not like a healthy portrayal of high schoolers even when it's accurate.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So that just kind of tainted my view of it. I'm sure I would love it. Like I watch Riverdale, which absolutely has the same problem, and I'm sure is a worse show.
Yeah.
And I love that show. But yeah, with that as my first impression of it, it's hard to get past.
Yeah. Like one of the characters is literally like 30.
Yeah.
But in the show she's like 16.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. I always had complex feelings about older characters playing younger people in shows, because kind of like they sexualize so much. But it's also like, I don't want you to sexualize a teenager, but also why are you do you need to sexualize in the first place? But also but also like hot girl shit, you know, like so you're when you're in high school, you are like
that's
you know,
how it
you
feels.
are like
you know?
You're like, I'm that bitch, but it's like,
I like the I saw a take that was like almost all of the content marketed as shows about high schoolers for high schoolers should really be set in college or like in like early 20s, because that's when a lot of people are going through that stuff more, and that's when it's less morally ambiguous to portray a lot of that stuff, even though it definitely does happen in high school, and not saying nobody should talk about it, but it's
iffy. You have to be
I wish
people
would be more careful about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
that's my thing about Riverdale. Is like, I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
Just let me talk about Riverdale
Yeah,
for a
okay,
second.
okay. I love you.
Because I love Riverdale. Oh, so good. So true. But on terms of the, like, sexualizing minors element, it's like, I don't care that they hook up. Like,
Yeah.
like, that's, like, something that's said, and, like, that's accurate. That's what a lot of high schoolers are doing. It's the way that it's filmed and directed. Like, it doesn't need to be so, like, focused on and, like, glamorized.
Yeah.
I think there's a way, like, you know what did a good job of this is, I think, Sex Education did
Yeah.
a really good job
Okay,
of
what I was thinking about,
yeah.
Yeah.
Of, like, talking about teenagers doing the stuff
Mhm.
without, like, what's the word? It's not glaring, it's like, I don't know what the word is.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Because in Florida, you see so many fucking dicks.
Oh,
And it's
really?
like, I feel like you don't need to show that much
Yeah.
sometimes. And it's like, yeah. It's like, sometimes I'm just like, kind of gross. I don't want to,
Yeah.
you know, let me just
Yeah.
get this media without getting the naked body parts.
Yeah.
You know, they also, like, show, like, kind of, like the breasts of some of the women. And it's also, like, yeah, I guess, because, you know, like, real, but also, like, these are supposed to be in the show.
Yeah.
16, 17-year-olds, maybe. And
Yeah.
it's, like, I don't feel about that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know what? I'll still watch Food Wars. You ever watch that anime?
I
God,
I can't watch Food Wars.
it's so misogynistic, so sexist, so, you know, women.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, it's funny. I'll eat that shit up.
Nina's back. Nina says, guess who just finished 4 projects and can fully focus on the stream again? Represent. Nina also says, Riverdale is awesome. Yes, it is.
Very proud.
Yeah. I just trashed Riverdale a little bit, but I love that show.
Yeah.
I love the aesthetics. I love the dialogue. It's so strange and it's so good and just makes my little heart happy. So.
I actually started watching Riverdale.
Yeah?
I'm still on season 1 though.
Okay.
So yeah. But I heard that the last season is terrible. Because it's kind of like in the future, and it's like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there's a time skip apparently. Archie fights in a war, is what I've heard. I'm not caught up. I watched.
He does! It's so fucking funny!
Yeah.
Because, like, which war is he fighting?
Yeah, like, wait, they're so ambiguous. No, those are the big things people love to bring up about Riverdale. Betty with the serial killer gene, and Archie at war. People don't talk about Veronica's mob boss father enough. I feel like that's also a big point. But yeah.
Yeah, but at a certain point, it's just like, she's just like, Dad, I'm gonna defeat you, and he's like, no, and then she doesn't, and then it keeps happening.
Yeah.
And it's like, step up a little bit. You got it, Veronica. Just.
No, and she is like hyper competent though. For a teenager,
Yeah.
she's like doing her little plays. It's just that her dad's been in the business too long.
Yeah.
You know.
He's like 50. He got up on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's older, she'll take it.
Yeah.
Take the cake.
Okay, Nina says, Jughead is awesome, and you didn't trash it. What you said is true. I agree, because I said it.
Yeah.
But thank you. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
bias there.
Jughead is my best friend. I actually went as Jughead for Halloween.
Yeah.
I made my own little hat. I got a gray hat from the thrift store, and I cut little triangles out of the bottom, and then I lifted it up, and I sewed it, and it was great.
Yeah. But that's the difference between you and him. He was born in the darkness, and you were simply, well, whatever.
I like to think he made his own hat, too. Age, like, 9, he was like,
Comic him, show him no.
no, you don't think Jughead Riverdale could make his own hat?
He could, or he just doesn't.
No, he would, because he's
Probably
like,
go to the store and be like, oh, this looks tight, no one else has this. Wear it.
yeah, he would. He would.
You know, but
That's
fucking comic or like cartoon him, oh my god, he'd like get a Burger King crown and be like, this is my fucking shit right here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wear it all the
Oh,
time,
yeah.
and that's
Yeah. Oh my god, imagine if Jughead was less edgy and more just chaotic in the show, and he literally was just wearing like a paper crown taped to his head.
I think I like that for Trail more. I'd watch
Yeah.
the show.
You are watching the show, so
Okay, I've taken like a break for a month, so
okay.
I'll
Yeah.
get back to it.
Nina says Jughead and Tony are definitely my favorite characters. Yeah, so I'm on like season 3. I don't feel like I haven't seen enough of Tony. I like her. I I want to see her shine.
Oh, the girl was Cheryl?
Yeah.
Ooh, I've heard some. Okay, I watched. I know I've watched the show, but I watched like a whole like video that was like. It settles for mediocre or something like that. And it's like, yeah, and it's like talks about how like after they do the whole Tony and Cheryl thing, she just kind of becomes her pet and kind of the whole thing, but then but then the actor for Tony complains about diversity, and then they're like, okay, and they do it for like more plot line, more like, you know, and it's like, okay.
So I'm excited to see that coming up.
Yeah. But it kind of sucks. It's like, damn, you're really about to blend her into the white girl's background like that, right? When, cause like, I think she was pretty cool in the beginning.
Yeah. She's like Jughead's friend. She's a good. I mean, she's always been a little bit of a plot point, but I think they in the beginning did a good job of like depthening her.
She was a nice backup character.
Yeah,
like
she was
main character.
She was originally a foil for Betty because Jughead goes to Southside High. And he's dating Betty, but it's like a big deal because Betty's like really scared of the serpents and she like doesn't feel safe there, and she like doesn't want him anywhere near it, and so he's not telling her that he's like in the serpents now.
Yeah.
Whereas Tony grew up in the serpents and she's just a normal kid like him, but they like, you know, they're like
but then Betty does the whole strip show in front of the serpents and everything works out.
No, that's not what happens. Jughead was actually really upset about that, to be clear. That plot point was like, that wasn't like everyone was like, yeah, Betty. It was like, Jughead was like, why did you do that? And Betty was like, I was on my hot girl shit. I don't know what to tell you.
It was the serial killer dream.
It was the serial Yeah. But it's good stuff. Yeah, I love the serpents, and I'm so glad that they pivoted from the season 1 take, which is that they're all scary and bad. And then when you get to meet the serpent kids, and it's like Tony and Sweet Pea, it's so good.
Yeah,
so
they even experienced the highs and lows of
high school football. They do, yeah. Yeah. Such good stuff. So happy.
About?
What?
About?
Just thinking about Riverdale. Sorry! I got lost in the sauce.
You know why I'm happy? Slot got verified again.
Yeah! We got one more take on Riverdale.
Yeah.
Hold on, pause. Nina says, I just like Tony, her hair, I had it dyed like that once. That's so cool.
That's so very cool. It's very cool hair.
She's so cool looking.
Yeah.
Anyways. Schlatt got verified again.
Woo!
Yeah, I heard about that.
Is it still verified?
Ooh, let me check. Let's see. Is that current?
Because last time he made like, I think everyone's seen it.
Apparently he threatened the queen. That's what Michael said.
He did do that.
Was that not why he got unverified?
He did do that. But he did it again. Kind of. But not on Twitter. So I think it's chill. He did it on Twitch. Because he was playing with Ludwig, this game where you're like a secret agent. And blah, blah, blah. And I think he was like, he was going to shoot the queen because he thought that was Ludwig. Because you're like a spy having to shoot the secret agent. And yeah, and he was like, okay, march something. And then like, he shot the queen. And then the old lady who looks kind of like the queen. Okay. And then yeah. So I think, but because it was on Twitch, he shouldn't get unverified. Yeah.
He's still verified on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, good.
At long last, I've been re-verified. I promise I will not threaten the queen this time. And his pinned tweet is, I like men. I didn't know that was his...
It's been there for a while.
I did not know that.
You never heard of his whole billboard thing?
Oh, that was the... he wanted that. Okay.
Yeah. And honestly, homophobic. Like, we get it, Corpse, you have songs. Oh, I'm kidding.
Damn.
Yeah. I remember that kind of like a broader discussion about, like, queer baiting, because it's like, okay, do we... You know, because some people were like, this is a straight man. But it's like...
You don't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all we were saying, but then... Has he ever said he was straight?
No.
That's where they get you.
That's true.
Because they're just like straight. They're just like white man with beard, straight.
He doesn't wear skirts, so he can't be gay. I mean, we don't know what he does in his free time, but yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I do feel like, you know, I do get where they're coming from of like, when the only time you talk about like liking men is as a joke,
yeah,
it's like, you know, but on a, like, that's on a content level. On a personal level, he doesn't owe that to anyone, like, obviously. So, you know.
Yeah. It's fair. I'm just like, damn, I mean, I think that's funny.
Yeah. Oh, no, it is
yeah.
funny. I agree.
You know, I never thought about him only using in the, you know?
Yeah.
See, a lot of what I watch, I just watch surface level. I just be thinking surface level. So I'm just like, oh, white man funny. And that's just my take on slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then people are like, oh, all this. I'm like, damn, y'all really? Yeah. Like, gun, steel toe boots, Minecraft. That's him.
That's it.
That's him. And monkey balls. Represent. What up?
Right.
Like, can I show some Twitch?
I don't know. I think the Austin show blurred it out. So maybe don't do a zoom in on it.
I'm wearing his Thunderball shirt.
Right.
Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Which I was gonna show, but you can Google it. I think it's cool as shit.
Nina says, no, I want to dye my hair again like Tony. You should do it.
You right now. You know
Do it
what?
now.
Just
No balls.
let the...
No. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, they did. Do it right now.
Okay. No, it's so cool.
Yeah. I probably kind of want to dye my hair, but I don't want to bleach my hair. And that's where they get you. Because I just have too dark of hair to just, like, dye it and, like, you know.
You don't want to bleach your hair?
I don't. No, I think it's going to damage my hair. That's the part where it's,
A
like...
little bit, yeah.
No.
There's ways for it, like, it grows back.
Okay. You know how long it took me to grow all this back? No.
In a long time, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I've thought of, like, shaping my head. But here's the thing. Half of what I, like doing to, like, prettify myself is my hair.
Right.
So then I just removed the whole thing. And then I'm kind of like... And I only have clothes left. And I don't like doing my clothes as much as I like doing my hair. So it's like...
Clothes, jewelry, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, also, right when I was like, I'm gonna shave it all off, I got 3 new headbands. So I said no.
Oh. You should do an undercut, though. Silly little. In the back.
Delete all my volume. I'm kidding.
Everyone's a critic. Everyone's a critic. Can't have shit on Twitch.
No, maybe I will. We'll see. I want to be that kind of gay.
Yeah.
You know, the undercut gay.
Yeah.
I don't know. 'Cause I think it'd be easier to have less thicker hair. But also, like,
Yeah.
I like how that looks. We'll see. Cause I don't like ponytails. I don't like how my hair looks in ponytails because it doesn't like go like straight down like that. It kind of like poofs out,
Oh, but I
and
like
that's what I don't like. I think it's too. Cause it's like it'd be like this, and I don't like that. And that's like, yeah.
I think it's cute, but I respect it.
Yeah, no,
don't
I
like
just
it.
do like half on or something.
Yeah.
Also, chat.
Good catch. It's dark brown right now after I had it blue for a long time, and I already cut it short, so it won't look like it. That's okay. It's still, like, fun. Like, it doesn't have to look like anything. It's just, like, it's fun. I used to have blue hair
When?
in middle school.
Wow, that's been years.
Yeah, but it still feels like a really significant, like, time.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't dye my hair at all in high school, which is pretty wild. Because I dyed it a lot in middle school.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, that's not true. I bleached it. I bleached it in sophomore year.
You were blonde?
Yeah.
Do you have pictures?
You missed that area? Yeah. It did not look good.
Yeah, no offense, but...
Wow. Okay. I'll show you pictures after. I don't feel like grabbing my phone.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, yeah, I wish there was a way to just, like, do it without bleaching your hair. And
There are, there's, like, this, dye that, like, that you don't, it's only a couple colors, so it's only, like, red, purple type of colors, but it's like a conditioner or a shampoo or something that you just, like, put it on and it, like, makes your hair reflect kind of that color, even though, yeah.
Oh.
So I'll look it up. It's called, we're not sponsored, but,
Yeah, no names. You know what?
yeah.
No free clout.
No free clout.
That's the grind.
Let's see. Bleach.
Damn, I have no water. I'm so sad.
It's a hard life.
It is a hard life. Because I've been hurting with water recently. Because my pee is not like light yellow like it should be.
Damn.
And I like every time I look, I'm like, I'm so sorry, water. I'm doing you dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much water do you drink?
Do better. What?
How much water do you drink?
Not enough. I go through phases. When we have LaCroix, I am
You go
hydrated.
wild.
I am hydrated.
Yeah.
Nina says, I had my hair to the end of my back. Now it's pretty much around my shoulders. That's a good length, though. I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of the
Shoulder length?
hair.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You know, when I straighten mine, it goes like boob level. It's like here. Mhm. We have a niece. She's like a certain Christian. I don't fucking know, but they don't really let her cut her hair or whatever because God gave you the hair. I don't remember the specifics, but like it's like ass length basically, and it's like wild. But she has a straight hair, so it is like kind of easier to maintain.
Okay. Yeah.
So like good for her. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I think she went to Blair. Lucia. Do you ever meet Lucia? She also like doesn't cut her hair for religious reasons, and she has like curly hair, and it's like long.
Yeah.
So.
No. At first I thought you were talking about my I said cousin, it was my niece, and I was like, did you just say a random Spanish name? And
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
I've been fucked.
Yeah.
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 I don't think I knew her. I just knew that, and I've only seen that one like light skinned Hispanic, but she had straight hair.
Okay.
You know, the one with glasses who like very long hair.
Yeah, that might be Lucia.
But you said she had curly hair.
She does.
I just said straight hair.
Well.
You learn, you listen.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
It's okay. It's okay. You're doing something else right now. You're not paying attention.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the yeah, and then I was like, my voice is not sounding like it should right now.
Good stuff.
Also, doesn't smell good. I drank pink lemonade in this and then didn't wash it. Yeah.
Real.
But that's okay because we never drink from it anyways. So. Yeah.
It's a visual cup.
It's a prop.
You drink it
That's
with
right.
your eyes.
All right, ladies.
Am I right?
What was I talking about? I forgot.
Schlatt on
Right.
Twitter.
Slot on Twitter.
Schlatt on Twitter. White man funny.
Hee hee ha, white man. Oh yeah, Dream Team did a whole little karaoke thing.
I saw that, and they did
Yeah.
it right after we did karaoke.
Yeah.
Literally, and they were doing the same song. Were you there when we did I Want It That Way?
Yeah.
Literally, as soon as I clicked on the link, I was like, oh my god, they're doing karaoke while we're doing karaoke, and they were doing I Want It That Way. Stolen.
Who did it better?
Stolen. Who did better? Us. Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did better.
We did it better. Absolutely. Yeah. So, that was exciting. That was a big moment. I was a little bit like, oh wow, Carl Jacobs does karaoke too? I can't believe this. Great minds, am I right? It's a big deal.
Big day for you?
Big day for me,
Big
yeah.
day for you.
Yeah. It's just like, why? Like, I have not had the urge to do karaoke in so long, but on that day, I was like, something was telling me.
Yeah, well, you were also just didn't want to talk and were bored.
That's true.
Yeah, and we did not want to play any other game with you.
Hey now.
Yeah?
We played Among Us for a little bit.
I didn't play.
Other people played Among Us.
Yeah.
You were upstairs playing the piano.
I was.
Shook was supposed to invite you guys to play Among Us. Did you?
She did.
Oh, you just didn't want to. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
don't want to play Among Us.
I like Among Us.
I don't know. It shouldn't feel like Among Us right. Also, I didn't have my Switch. I did not have my Switch with me, and I did not play my phone. That's okay. Also, wow, because everything I have in that bag would have been perfect for last night. I have my Switch and my speaker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Nina says, now I want to order a Creeper mug, but I already wasted my money on my Technoblade and Jinx cosplay. Do you mean Jinx from Arcane? Because
Probably.
so true. Have you seen it?
Is she the red haired one or the blue haired one?
Blue haired one.
Ooh.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah, I watched Arcane on one day.
I don't watch it at all.
Oh.
Because when I heard League of Legends, I said no.
Me too.
And
I was forced. Somebody sat me down and made me watch it.
Who?
Anna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I should tell that to James. Okay, wait, I have this friend named James, and just doxing him right now. Sorry. But he was like, he doesn't like the Dream SMP and the Minecrafters. He was like,
Hit him.
they're bad. And I was like, and it was like a whole bit where I was gonna convert him before he went off to college, and I didn't do it quite in time. But it's still running. You know, we'll see. But I texted him. He's really into music. He has very good music taste, and I was like, listen to the new Lovejoy album. I think you will like it. It's actually kind of fire. And he was like, okay. And then pretty soon after, he listened to it, and he was like, damn, I actually really like that. And for the longest time, I was so happy. I was like, yes, my friend with good taste agrees with me. And then the next time we hang out in person over winter break, he was like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't listen to it because of you. I listened to it because a girl I was talking to made me. And I was like, why would you tell me that? This is what Taylor Swift meant when she said casually crawl in the name of being honest. Anyway, so the same thing, he was like, you have to watch Arcane. Like, oh, it's so good. And I was like, yeah, maybe. Didn't. But I watched it for a girl I was talking to.
You should tell James.
I should tell James.
Be like,
James, if you're watching,
he's not.
you don't know that.
I know for a fact.
Nina says, yes, Jinx from Arcane. I also cosplayed Caitlyn from Arcane. Caitlyn was the guard. Or the enforcer.
I only know red hair,
rich
blue hair.
parents. Oh, you haven't seen the show? Yeah, never mind. Yeah,
keep talking.
Caitlin's cool.
Yeah.
That's so fun. I've never been into cosplay. I tried to get into it in middle school, but I was very non-committal about it. So I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think I would rather do less full-on cosplay and more just casual cosplay.
Yeah. I don't know. I really put in costume stuff, but I never do cosplay just because I know what kind of commitment that is, and I'm not willing to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would like doing character-inspired outfits more.
Ooh, yeah.
That's fun. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Also, my Techno Sit plush is supposed to come any day now. Waiting patiently. And my Technoblade shirt is still in the mail.
It'll be here.
Been a month.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's coming. I'm gonna be honest. I'm losing kind of somehow, and I'm kind of like, should I just order another one? But also I'm like, no, I shouldn't, because that's good. What if? Okay, so either A, something happens in the package, I'm not gonna get it, and in that scenario, I'm not gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's package, whatever. It's okay. Second, it's an actual shipping thing, and I'm gonna get it eventually.
Right.
So if I get another shirt, that means it could be in the same situation.
Yeah.
So literally, it's but I don't know which the case is. So I'm just I don't know. I got the shop app to see where it is, and it didn't really tell me anything. I'm kind of okay.
I think you should wait it out. I think it's coming.
I'll get another couple months. If my birthday passes, then I'll be like, okay.
That's fair.
Why has it been shipping for 2 months, 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I'm gonna get my Techno shit flipped before I get my shirt. It's very sad because it's a long sleeve shirt too, and I was really looking forward to wearing it. Damn, but you know what? Spring's coming, and spring's kind of cold. So
Spring do be kind of cold. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So Nina says, my friend went as Vi. That's the pink-haired girl from Arcane.
red, blue. That's all I know.
Red. She has pink hair, but red.
Okay, is there no red hair girl?
No, it's pink, not red.
One second, sorry.
Vi Arcane. Yeah, that girl.
Pink?
It's pink in the show, in different lightings. It depends on the lighting, but yeah. Hair color pink.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah. Anyways, their friend went as Vi, and you went as Caitlyn. Very fun. I cosplay a lot. I normally cosplay Tubbo, Rambu, my killer OC, or Runa, Yomozuki. I don't know who the last one is, but very fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm actually curious, what do Tubbo cosplayers do? Like,
Well, from my team, they usually do like the flippy hair, sometimes a ram's horn.
okay.
You know, sometimes if they're really into it, they do like the whole eye scar makeup.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up. Tubbo cosplay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Flippy haired. Ears. Good stuff.
Mhm. Can you be like ram/sheep noises?
Yeah. I would feel like I would cosplay Tubbo. I think I would be easy for me, and I would enjoy it.
I feel like it'd be Rambo for you.
I could also do
Just
that.
because you have the black and white clothing.
I do have a lot of black and white clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it is a little more makeup-y for Rambo.
Not necessarily. I mean, I could just do glasses and a mask, and then...
Okay, that's Rambo character. No, not Rambo content creator.
You can imagine his
Okay,
character.
okay, no.
See, this is why I didn't get into it in middle school, because I just put in as little effort as possible. But, you know. Last one from an anime. I figured, but I don't know which one. Let me look it up. Kakegurui. Yeah. Kakegurui. That is... Mimi really likes... My sister Mimi loves that anime. That's the one about gambling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I keep telling myself to watch it, but I don't. I will one day. I just... When shows aren't in English and you have to read the captions, I need the tension for that, and I just don't have it all the time. I have to be in the mood to watch the show to actually give it my focus.
Yeah, speaking of which, we do have to watch Yuri on Ice. You were... We went ice skating. You didn't know what it was. We have to watch it.
I knew of it. I knew the kissing scene.
Yeah, but you haven't experienced the epic highs and lows of Yuri on Ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see, Archie.
Yeah. We will see, actually. Actually. Okay.
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna hate it though, so.
You're gonna hate it? Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know.
Yeah. If I have enough negative thoughts going into it, I'm gonna hate it.
Anyways. Yeah. Well, do you have anything else to say?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I'm also a bit, you know, we didn't go in with a lot to talk about, and we thoroughly explored it. It's been really fun.
Yeah, I also have to pee.
That's crucial.
I did drink my water bottle. I drank the whole thing.
True. Okay, so
sorry.
it's been a very fun stream. It's been a very
How long
fun
has it
day. It's been like an hour and a half. Yeah. So, I think we are gonna sign off. Thank you for watching, and thank you for participating. We will see you next week, Saturday at 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will also, this will be on our VOD channel, MCPT space TV on YouTube. Our Mango Ball reading will also be there. Eventually soon this week. So lots of content there. Yeah. And this has been Noam and Riley on the podcast. Woo! Bye. Bye. Have a good night.